So before you go out and buy that new camera or that new lens, there are a few things that you can do that would help you improve your photography without spending that money that you're trying to spend. Because if you actually look at like photography and you look at everything that's happening right now in the industry, there are cameras being pushed, you know, to our face regularly, especially here on YouTube, on social media. People are constantly talking about new gear, you know, like if it might be cameras, it might be lights, you know, it might be lenses. There's always something new to buy. And as a photographer or as a creative in general, you are always under constant pressure to invest in these things. But I just feel like when it comes to photography and, you know, like especially those people that are starting out or those people that are looking to improve their work, there are certain things that you can put in place that will help you improve your work so much better than any new camera or any new lens can. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're just going to talk about a few things that I have done in the past few years that has really elevated my work and how those things can help you elevate your work too. So let's get straight into that. Now, before getting into this video, if you don't know me, my name is Prince Mason. I've been making videos here for forever, and I also like teach photography and I shoot professionally. So if you guys are looking to learn anything about photography, the business of photography, whatever it is, please subscribe to my channel. And also if you're looking to support this channel, you can check out my digital store where I have some retouching lots, some actions that help you retouch better and retouch faster. So let's get straight into how you can improve your photography. Now, the first thing is lighting. Lighting is the most important aspect of photography. For a lot of people, lighting is not something that they take really seriously, but it doesn't matter if you're a portrait photographer, wedding photographer, I don't know, event photographer, landscape photographer, whatever it is that you shoot, still life, product, lighting is the most important aspect of photography. So if you've not figured out a way to improve your lighting, if you've not learned how to use different types of lights, different types of modifier to be able to tell a story, to be able to like evoke a certain mood in your photos, then you are missing out. Instead of buying that new camera or buying that new lens, what you can do is that you can invest in a few modifiers that will help you shape light better. And also you can invest in learning lighting. You can buy a course from one of your favorite photographers that is really good at lighting and you absolutely love their work. You can either go for a workshop, you know, and see how people are lighting their images, and this will transform your work way more than any other investment in your photography. I promise you, especially portrait photography, lighting is everything. A few years ago, I only shot with soft light and octa boxes and all that, and I kind of broke out of that and started shooting with hard light, and I started shaping my light and started using the projector kit that will help you shape light even more. And I can tell how much my work has evolved since then. So lighting is the most important component of your photography in general. So if you are looking to improve your work, invest in lighting. It will change your photography in general. Now, another way you can improve your work and add more depth to the type of images that you're shooting as a portrait photographer is to shoot at different locations. So one thing I've been doing recently is shooting at different studios. So instead of just taking photos at the studio that I typically shoot, you know, at, what I've been doing right now is taking my clients and also my personal work to different studios. And what that does is that it just gives you different backgrounds that you can work with, different settings. You know, every studio has something that is unique about them that they're trying to sell to you, and that can add more depth to your work. So shooting at different studios, different locations will definitely help improve your photography. Now, talking about locations and studios and all that, one thing that you can do to take your photography to the next level, portrait photography especially, is to invest in backgrounds and props. One type of background that I've been using recently are canvas backdrops, painted either by yourself or you can buy one. There are a few affordable people out there that sell affordable canvas backdrops. I think if you go the gravity route, you're going to spend a lot of money, but it's great quality. But I would not advise you spend that amount of money, especially if you're just starting out and you're not making a ton of money from your photography. There are so many people out there that are painting canvas backdrops, and you yourself can figure out a way to learn how to paint. If you have the time and the space and the resources to do that, then you can go ahead, paint your canvas backdrops, and that's going to be unique to you because every canvas backdrop is sort of different and no two canvas backdrops are the same thing. So that's going to give you portrait photography depth and also just give you a particular style that will probably be different from what a lot of people are doing. There are a few people that shoot with canvas backdrops. I've been doing it. Tosin Janai does it. Liberty does it. Fabulous Banji. These are people that I know off the top of my head, but you can check out their work. So using different backdrops, adding props to your portrait photography would definitely elevate your work faster than any camera or any lens for the most part would. And lastly, I know people don't say this enough, but improving your retouching is going to take your work to the next level. If you're somebody that is not really good at retouching, you can take your time and start learning. I do have a ton of videos here that teach people retouching. You can just check them out, search for Prince Mason and retouching, and I have videos for days I'll teach you retouching. And if you're somebody that's not interested in like learning retouching, you can get a retoucher that's going to retouch for you. But retouching is so key in today's photography that it helps you elevate your work. I've seen people that have done great work and then they show me the before and the after, and I'm like, oh wow, like the before was good, but now with the after, like with all the retouching done, the image looks great and stellar. So if you do have the time, learn retouching. I mean, I have my pro retouching pack, shameless plug. You can check that out. Links will be in the description below, and some other presets. Check those out. But if for some reason, like I said, you don't want to learn retouching, you can hire a retoucher that's going to do most of your retouching for you. Retouching can be the thing that will take your work from really good to great. So do invest in retouching. If, like I said, if that's learning on your own or getting somebody to do it for you. Now, at this point, I do like AI retouching and what they're doing, but I don't think it's there yet. And I feel like every image literally looks the same with AI retouching. But when you do it yourself, that way you have like some sauce that you can add to it that'll just make your work unique in its own way. So definitely figure out a way to improve your retouching. I feel like one of the biggest killers of good images is retouching, because some people just don't know how to do it and they mess their whole images up. But anyways, that's a few ways that I think you can improve your portrait photography without actually investing in a new camera. Like I said, I know we all want that shiny new camera. I always tell people, if you're looking to buy a new camera and you can afford it, go ahead and buy it. You know, there's this thing that it does to you that it pushes you out there, makes you want to shoot even more. But for the most part, if you're buying a new camera, you think you want to buy a new camera because you think it's probably going to improve your work, I would say invest in these 4 things, and if you do invest in them, you would get better returns when it comes to improving your work than, like I said, what a new camera or a new lens will do for you. But anyways, thank you so much for watching my video. I'm trying to make more videos like this, informative, educational videos here. I feel like I take too much breaks. I'll probably like post for a week or 2 weeks and then I'll disappear for like a month or 2, but I'm going to try my best to be consistent moving forward. But yeah, thank you so much, and if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.